Hey guys, Yarn Junkie here with little Yarn Junkie Juniors. We're on our way to Stitches, Texas, and we just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Hope your day is going well.
I have an awesome braid.
We're all fancy with our shawls. I'm wearing my Potter shawl.
I'm wearing this Expedition something shawl.
Exploration Station.
Oh yeah. And I have a phone.
Where's your shawl, Prudence? The Daybreak by also Stephen West. So we got two Stephen West fans in the house.
It has blue and yellow.
And we'll show you guys some more footage when we get there. It's about a 2-hour drive and we're already running late. We were already supposed to be there.
Yeah, let's go.
But I woke up this morning not feeling well, so it was slow going. But we're on our way now. We have our coffee. We're gonna stop for breakfast. Bye guys.
Bye.
See you soon.
I think it's a giant shader.
For your beard?
Yeah.
It's for sweaters.
Aww.
It's to shape sweaters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi guys! So we're on our way back from Stitches now, and I realized I didn't do any recording while we were there, which is super lame. I was way too distracted by all the awesome yarny things. But the girls had fun. They were ready to leave by the end. They got baked potatoes to eat.
And chocolate chip cookies.
So
I ate a bunch of candy.
yeah, all the booths had candy, so Prudence was in candy heaven the whole time.
I was in Candyland.
She was in Candyland. When we get home, we'll go ahead and record and show you guys what we got. Our little haul. And Atrella has been doing some crafting that she's been wanting to show up to, so we'll talk about that.
And I got a bunch of stuff for snow globes because they have those little gumball machine things to hold their stitch markers and stuff. So now I can make a bunch of doll snow globes.
Awesome. We'll see you guys soon. Hi guys, and welcome to our little chat about going to Stitches today. Both Prudence and Atrella went with me. They're my 10-year-old and my 5-year-old. Say hi.
Hi. This is my little dog.
And Atrella's been doing some crafting, so before I show you guys my Stitches haul, I wanted her to go over the stuff that she's been working on making.
And my tiny Stitches haul.
And after Mom does her stuff and Trella does her stuff, I'm going to tell a little funny story.
You can tell it after Atrella does hers, okay?
Yeah, okay. Move, Roger. I need to
Roger,
come. Yeah, go there. Go there. Since it's fall, my dog's kind of dressed up all warm. And these are her, fall winter boots. Take all this stuff. She's going to stay like this until the end of fall. Or the end of, winter.
Okay, do you hold that, please? It's a tiny toy store, and I really like the little snow globe I made because I didn't have the gumball machine things, and the little Christmas tree. I love it. Look at it. And you can see it's got a little bee. It's going to be Bella's Toy Store.
Where'd you get the bee from?
Oh, actually, I got that from one of you guys, I think, right?
One of my friends from Midnight.
Yeah. I got little beads, and I got little wooden things that the bees came on, and I even got little corners.
So thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon, if you're watching this, which you probably are. Yeah. Because if you weren't watching this, you wouldn't send me those. Next is this little thing that goes in my toy store. It's like, for, what do you call them? I don't know the stuff.
Like a bin? Like a toy bin?
Yeah, for those toys.
A display?
I don't know. It's just for I don't know. For toys that won't be on the shelves. Shelves are awesome. And the first...
Recycled crafts. So what lid was this to? Like a...
It was like one of those peanut jars.
Or was my chocolate cup things that I use for my chocolate milk?
No.
Kind of the same type of lid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an Ovaltine lid.
Yeah.
Like that stuff? Like
and
a lid?
Sorry. Were you talking?
Like that lid stuff that comes off of a Mom's things that she uses for coffee that she uses a spoon with?
Yeah. The very reason I started to do the toy store is because of this little thing Prudence brought home. It's a little My Little Pony thing. This is Big Wig. And that's the whole reason I wanted to make a toy store.
Yeah, and I got that for a prize since I'm in kindergarten, and I got a clip up to you for being honest. If you know what honest means.
What does honest mean?
Means being good and telling the truth.
I got candy canes.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get them all off. Show you candy canes. One of them's shorter than all the others. It's like what I had left over. Ow! You see? That was my toe.
We have all 3 dogs like directly either on top of us or in front of us right now because they want attention. We've been gone all day. Bo is here.
Lucy's right here.
Roger's right here.
Roger's the oldest.
Here's some candy canes that Atrella's been making with pipe cleaners.
I also made this little star. If you can see
It
it.
more looks like a
That's
crown.
better. Cool, huh?
Shall I?
And those candy canes go. It's fine.
Shall I?
That just made it worse.
Shall I?
These candy canes go on the star.
Yes, that star actually looks like a crown.
I'm the queen of the world.
Here's the white queen from Alice in
And
Wonderland.
And the Wonderland.
Cute. I made a giraffe and a few other animals. Giraffe.
A panda and an elephant.
There's
and
an
a
elephant.
koala
Oh, wait, it's
bear.
backwards.
Wait, did you make a koala bear and an elephant and giraffe?
No, I did make an elephant and giraffe. I also made a panda and a monkey. They're best friends. It's like chocolate and milk. See, they're so happy together.
I love chocolate
Give me
and
those.
milk.
And then the last little pipe cleaner friend is a safari girl. That's what I call her anyway. She's pretty cool. I found a little, I found a little piece of blue craft foam, and I just started twirling
That's
it
easy,
and cutting
that's
it,
a
so
scarf.
I made it look like a skirt, and then I made a little person. And her head is a bead. Isn't that cool?
Lucy and
Shall
Leg.
I? Are you done?
No.
Lucy and Leg.
Almost?
I
Lay
still have a
down.
few things.
Okay.
Leg.
These I meant to show on another podcast, but I don't think I ever did. These are little sugar cookies with pink icing. I made them out of cornstarch dough.
And nail polish.
These are,
Piggy nail polish.
well, glitter. These are for like an 18-inch doll. These cookies right here.
Leg.
And then all these cookies are for like a 12-inch doll, like a Barbie. An 18-inch can be like American Girl, you know. They're a bunch of the same size. Anyway. Glitter shedding everywhere. Everywhere.
Glitter is the
Awesomest thing in the world.
my arch nemesis. It is constantly covering every surface in my house. There's glitter everywhere.
Yeah. Remember that time the leprechaun fairy came to visit? I made a leprechaun trap and glitter was everywhere. Like, look, the St. Patrick's Day fairy came to visit. Look at all her pixie dust. And now for my haul. Bum, bum, bum.
What's a haul?
What she got today.
Right. Don't look at me. It's a problem. Okay. Gonna get it out.
When she gets done.
Okay.
I think I'm going to start with the pins I got, or buttons, whatever you want to call them. There's a super big one. What does it say? 2017 DFW Yarn Crawl. Yep. it's a big button. Ooh, and I also want you to show you my tape measure. Now I don't have to use a ruler that ends up everywhere. I can't do anything with that thing. Now I got a tape measure. It's much better.
I also have a tape measure.
Here's some more buttons. I got a bunch of buttons. I actually have one on my bag, which is over there, one right here, and then two in this. And this I will make into a snow globe.
She was really excited they had those, so she could make more crafts with the little egg containers, I think is what they're called.
Gumball machine containers. I got a bunch. There are like 5 in my hand right now. If only I had a purple one, then it would have the whole rainbow. Good. Yeah, let's just put those over here now.
Are you done now?
Nope, I got one more thing. Or 2 more things. This is a little free tattoo. You know, like a stick-on tattoo.
I gave to her.
She found it somewhere.
We found it from a little bush, and a lady gave us that. And
This part. I got a stitch marker bag. It says DFW Fiberfest on the front, and that design right there is so pretty. It's got a little Texas in the middle.
Do you have a favorite stitch marker that you swapped today?
Let me just get them all out.
You don't have to show all of them, but pick your favorite and show that one.
I need to figure out which one. No, not that one, not that one, not that one. I think I'm going to go with these. Yeah.
Not the dragon?
No, not the dragon.
I want the dragon.
This one is the coolest thing ever. It's a little die. You know, from like games.
Oh, it is a die.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, it's called a die if there's just one.
Yeah,
Dice
because
is the-
dice is 2. Dose.
You haven't started learning about that fun stuff yet.
Bi also means 2, which is kind of
Is that all you have to show?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about the outfit you wore?
Sure.
Lots of people thought she looked really awesome.
And I told lots of people that I had to match everything to my exploration station shawl. See, look at all the pretty colors.
Lots of people asked if she knit this. Here, lift it up.
And lots of people
And
asked.
we saw the dyer of this yarn.
And lots of people.
Jinx
the blue
yarn.
yarn. Yep, give me that back now.
And lots of people
And then-
asked me if I knit this, and if I knew how to knit.
The shawl matches the leggings.
These are like crazy leggings.
And you wore your pencil socks too, right? But you
Yes,
already
they're
took
over
those
there.
off.
Going back.
Here comes some sweaty sock action for you.
Yep.
They're already inside out.
Oh, only one of them. This
So I
one's
knit
not.
these last year for Atrella. You can't hold it that close. They can't see it.
They can't?
No.
I thought the closer you hold it, the better you can see. Anyway.
I knit these for her last year. And this yarn is Yarn Enabler.
And they're so cool because they look like pencils. Look, I can draw everywhere with my toe.
Okay.
And then I can erase with my leg.
What did you think of stitches?
It was awesome. And a lot of people asked me if I knit this shawl. And if I knew how to knit.
What are you wearing right now? Stand up.
My Beatles shirt that I was named after.
It's got a little Beatles outfit.
And a little
With her.
Beatles
Here
shawl.
comes the sun shawl.
Here comes
And I have a little bonnet thing.
And people said that they loved your boots.
And bunnies.
Here, you can put your boot up here and they can probably see it better.
I
Or
forgot
I
to
can
mention
just
my
take
book.
my boot off.
Well, look at your fox knees. And your boot. Okay.
And my book. I forgot to mention it. Yeah, I'll just...
You remember waiting your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead with your book. It's Prudence's turn right now, though, so you're going to have to wait.
It's okay, Atrella. You can.
No, she can just do it.
You want her to finish talking about her book right now? So Atrella's started a series. What's the series called? Because
The Lunar
showing them a
Chronicles.
black cover isn't telling them anything about it.
It's called Scarlet.
You're going on a ride. Lucy is taking you on a ride right now. Get down, Roger. There's too many dogs here. Go, Lucy. Somewhere else. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Podcasting with animals is so much fun. Don't you know?
So much fun. Imagine if we had a bird.
You know, there's a podcaster with a bird. Hi, Candace.
Hi. Hi, Candace.
Her bird's name's Yoshi.
Yoshi.
She'll knock, and he'll tap on his cage. Tap, tap, tap. And she'll knock, and he'll tap, tap, tap. They play. It's really funny. I'll show you guys in a minute.
Cool. Okay.
But so, Prudence also wanted to bring her baby on the podcast. She talked about her little fall outfit.
Yeah. And watch her magically pull something out of her hat.
She's going to pull something out of her hat.
Mm-hmm. What she got in her hat?
Ta-da!
She got to take measure too.
Yeah. It's broken.
You broke it already?
Yeah. I broke it at Stitches.
You broke it at Stitches.
I also got the same thing as Chilla.
A little bag.
I love that it has little Texas in the middle of the swirl.
A little Texas in the middle of the swirl. That's so sweet. So your book, The Lunar Chronicles, she read the first one. The library did not have the second one.
I was like,
So when I went to Half Price Books the other day, she asked me to pick up this copy for her. And
actually, they did have it. It's just that they didn't have it right then because some 8th grader had to read it.
Okay. So, do you guys want to stick around for me showing off my haul, or do y'all
Oh,
want to
I
say
did.
bye?
I'm gonna say bye. Bye.
Mom, I forgot to mention the little brush here.
Okay.
And at Stitches, I found a little thing that I thought was going to give your beard and brush it, but it's actually for sweaters.
To shave. She found a sweater shaver, which I'll pop the video in here, and she asked me if it was for brushing beards, but I told her it was for shaving sweaters. That's so funny. Okay, well, did y'all have fun?
Yes.
Yes, and she started to brush her invisible beard.
Well, we'll see you guys later, and thanks y'all for joining me and talking about your travels at Stitches. We'll see you guys next time.
I'm brushing my invisible beard.
Hey guys, I just wanted to give the girls a break from all the yarny chat. They were real troopers today, but they were honestly quite bored by the end of it, and I just didn't want to make them suffer through me showing you all of my yarny acquisitions that I got today at Stitches. So I will jump right in, and what should I show you first? So I had a list. Let me start with that. I had a list of the things that I wanted to buy, and I pretty much stuck with that, but I got a couple of things that weren't on the list that I didn't necessarily need, but what are yarn festivals for if not wool piggery? Am I right? So one thing that was on the list was this Jinx yarn. This is her colorway, her Christmas colorway from last year. It's Christmas lights, and as y'all know, I don't have the best internet connection, so I don't get the super hard to find yarn very easily. There's got to be a better way to say that. Anyhow, I was so excited that she had this, but she was already sold out. I didn't get to go until Sunday. As I mentioned, I had to work Friday and Saturday. And she sold the last skein of her 2016 Christmas colorway, Naughty or Nice, Sunday morning before I got there. So I got this, and then I decided to go ahead and get this one, which is her Halloween colorway, Witching Hour, and it's a green, purple, and black self-striping. So excited about those. And I also got one of her buttons. Jinx swag. Yay! For my bag. And I actually won something. So I went over to the DFW Fiberfest booth. The girls wanted to swap some stitch markers, and Prudence was so excited they gave her a little purse of her own. And as you saw, she loves the little Texas symbol. She's got that state pride. Makes Mama proud. So they had me sign up for a raffle copter type thing. I won this freaking huge bag. Okay, so for reference, let me show you. This is my regular festival bag, which is from Fringe Supply Company, and this one could fit inside this, and it's super heavy canvas, like insanely huge, amazing bag. And I bought one of these pins, and I got one of them with a project bag, so the Lost in Cyberspace I bought, and Kitchen Counter Crafters is a project bag I bought, because you guys know that even though I am way over capacity on project bags, if I see one that speaks to me, I can't pass it on. So this one was in her booth, and it's got cardinals, y'all. And if this is your first time, or if this is one of your first times joining me, my mom passed away in December, and she loved cardinals, and I've seen them a ton since she's passed away, and they just really make me smile and remember her. So this is going to be my Christmas project bag from Kitchen Counter Crafters, and it's her single shot, I think it's what she calls it, single shot size project bag. So it's perfect for a one skein project like socks or a small shawl or a hat. And what is super unique about this is the closure. It's like this slap bracelet magnet thing. How cool is that? I could do this all day, you guys. I mean, really. But I won't. And I really like the interior fabrics, like, you know, a robin's or a cardinal's feathers. It looks kind of like feathers to me. So I got that. And what else? I got some needles. I got 2 more shawl needles. Hiya brand, 40-inch cord, a size 6 and a size 4. Those are my most common used sizes, and some cable needles. At the same booth that I got these, I got this adorable ram keychain. It's a black sheep, like me. And at another booth, had to get this little Notions Keeper. It's a mama chick with her little baby chickens. And this one too. Now this one people may not agree with, but I agree with the sentiment as well as the fact that it helps people. So yeah, that's all I'll say. Won't get into too much of a rant. Another thing that I had on the list was a pom-pom. You remember I was showing you my finished sockhead hat and saying that I needed a pom-pom for it, and I wanted to check the festival to see if they had one, and they had one. I did not have the hat on me, but I thought this color would match it well, and oh my goodness. So I have really crappy lighting today. It was rainy all day long, but it does match. So I can wear it like this. Oh my goodness! I got a pom-pom. I got a pom-pom. So they had acrylic ones as well as real fur ones. And I did not like the texture of the acrylic ones at all. And I am not a PETA card carrier, so I had no problems. I live in a family that hunts, and I had no problems buying the real fur one, though it was pretty pricey. I mean, I spent, I think it was like $28 on a pom-pom. But still, I mean, you can't really pass up quality. So I have no regrets. 0. Sorry, not sorry, PETA. I love my furry pom-pom, and it's so soft. I can't remember what kind of fur they said it was. I think raccoon or something. Not sure. It's adorable, and I'm happy, and it matches my hat so well. Something else that I got that I'd been wanting since last year at Stitches was this ram shawl pin. I'd mentioned that, you know, wearing circular shawls is hard. I don't have a shawl pin. I was gifted one and my dogs tore it up. So sorry again, Michael, if you're watching. But so I got that. Super exciting. And then there was a ton of yarn dyers that were new to me. So I checked out their booths like you do and was very tempted by many of them, but I was trying not to buy a lot of yarn. As you can see, I kind of have some already that needs to be knit, with the exception of, you know, Jinx, because I can't get it online even if I want to. But this just spoke my name and said it needed to come home with me, and I had zero desire to knit the Pixel Rise socks, especially after seeing Candace's socks, Candace of the Pin Feathers and Pearls podcast. She knit the socks and showed her ends to be woven in. You guys, ends are not my jam. But as soon as I saw this mini set, I was like, those are my Pixel socks. Those Pixel socks are going to be so beautiful. Let me do not a glary picture of this amazing set. So the colorways are Purple People Eaters, Stormy Morning, Woodland Morning, or Stormy Weather, Woodland Morning, Gillyweed, and I've Got the Blues. Look at those. Aren't those going to be awesome socks, you guys? I feel like they are. And it is from Night Owl Fibers. And it's a basic 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it's a total of 460 yards. And there's her pretty little logo, her Etsy shop, if you're interested. And I felt like $25 was a good deal for that. So another thing that was on my list that I've been wanting since my first Fiber Festival was a glorious basket. Now, my old local yarn store, Matosh, used to carry these, and I wanted one for a while but didn't want to buy one. And then today, since it was the last day, he was doing a special, like $5 off. So I got one. This isn't the exact size I wanted. I kind of wanted a smaller one, but now I'm thinking this will be great for my Cozy Memories blanket that I keep half starting and then giving up on. I swear I've started one 3 different times and knit maybe like a square or 2 and then I give up. But I have minis and they can live in this glorious basket, and I can be more tempted to knit on it if I have a basket. Does that work? Is that weird justification? Yeah, I know it is. So the last thing I bought, I kind of wanted to get a loom. Just, you know, a little bigger than what I have, because I have a little tiny Stash Buster loom. And I wanted one that was a little bit bigger, like a handheld, still handheld, still small, but bigger than what I have, to decide if I want to make the jump to an actual, like, rigged loom. And Atrella was like, you don't need a loom. Why would you want to get a loom? Why don't you get a Swift? You need a Swift. You always get so upset when your Tinker Toy Swift falls apart. And I was like, yeah, but why would I get a Swift when I can cake my yarn out at my yarn store, West 7th Wool, or, you know, use my Tinker Toy Swift if I'm not desperate. Because honestly, guys, it does not work that well. I've tried gluing it several times and it just won't stay together. That's all beside the point. The last thing that I bought, I went by this booth originally and looked at all of their beautiful mugs and different things that they had and was very tempted by those, but wanted to see everything in the festival before I bought anything, which I was horrible at. I ended up buying several things before I saw everything, but I'm very happy with all my purchases. So the last thing I bought, I was asking Atrella if I should get I'm trying to keep Lucy away right now, go lay down, don't bite my toes, I'm not playing with you, a loom or a yarn bowl. And she was like, Mom, you've been wanting a yarn bowl forever. I think you should get a yarn bowl. A loom? You're not going to use a loom, Mom? Yes, I am, Atrella. No, Lucy, you cannot put your paws on me. I am wearing very precious to me fabrics that your nails will claw and tear up. Go lay down. Lay down. It's my boss voice that she's not listening to because because she thinks she doesn't have to. And the lighting's awful in here. But you guys, I got a yarn bowl. It's a wool pig. It's a freaking wool pig. Look at him. He's so happy about being a wool pig. He doesn't care. He doesn't let wool gluttony bother him a bit. And it's got a little yarn guide. Looks like a little pigtail. I am so, so happy with my yarn bowl. And all in all, I'm happy with all my haul from Stitches. I do wish that Jinx would have had the Naughty or Nice colorway. Kind of breaks my heart that she didn't, but hopefully I can get it before Christmas. Hopefully I will stalk her page like mad to be able to get that colorway. So is that all? Did I show you guys everything? I kind of have regrets about not going back to Heidi's booth of Undead Yarn. Hi Heidi, if you're watching. So she had a couple of fall colorways that were really cool, and maybe I will go see if she's got them online, because I meant to go back to her booth, but my girls were so over it, and they were like, Mom, we can go now. But that's all I got to show you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed chatting with us and seeing what our experience was like at Stitches. I will pop in the few videos that I took at the beginning and at the end and in the middle. So yeah, thanks guys. I hope you enjoyed this special episode, and I'll see you guys next time.